Yeah, I
There we
know.
go. Now we're on Raging 2 as well.
Well, why is it raging on here? I want to see Nita's pretty face.
I mean, yeah, same, but that's up to her. You know, she's always free
Yeah,
to jump in.
face. You're
Uh,
lovely.
yeah, guys, consider this the very first 6 sketchy Saturdays on a fucking Tuesday.
Good luck with it, man. Good luck with it. Good luck.
And it's going to be 10 a.m. Eastern, so 4 p.m. European time once daylight saving goes back in. And I'm looking forward to it. We got some really nice guests on the list. Jake, you are on the list as well.
Am I? Wow. I feel
Yeah.
I feel a little bit privileged, I must say.
You know, it's just going to be talking, working, having a nice discussion, you know, just hanging out, you know, like we've done plenty of times before at this point.
But will it be like more like topic based? Like, are you gonna run with some daily topics?
Probably not. I'm just, you know, if people have their crowdfunders, we're going to talk about that, but it's not going to be, you know, sharing the crowdfunding campaign and showing it off, stuff like that. It's just going to be, you know, talking about it, what the experiences are, stuff like that. You know, nice and mellow, just getting shit done. You know, it's a Saturday. Most of us are free. You know, if I am on a convention, I will have C. Michael Lanning taking over.
Sounds like a plan, like a shared accountability.
Yeah, like it's for the fun of it. You know, we need more just relaxed draw streams, and there is Rich again. Welcome back.
Sorry about that. I lost a little bit of whatever the fuck I was doing. All right. Well, Mike, I am very proud of you. 52 backers. I'm impressed. Congratulations. You keep getting better and better at this thing.
Hey, I'm trying, man. I'm trying. You know, it's building. It's always building. You know.
Oh, shit. That's how it should be. I'm hoping I eclipse 4,000K with the next issue of Incantessi, but I'm debating a couple of things when it concerns her. I may shelve her for a bit and wait until release to next year because I need to polish that story a lot.
Well,
I'm considering it.
Here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
Like I am not happy with most pages I make for Life On Cora, and here you go. I'm doing a shitload of rain, and that's going to be from page 14 up until page 32. Fuck my life. However, I'm not okay with half the pages I make for Life On Cora. The thing is, I don't look back and just go forward because I don't have the time to care about it all that much. It may sound cruel, but it also makes me very, very content. Like it gives me enough incentive to keep going, and it's a good enough. It's always a good enough. Perfectionism, I don't have the time for. You know, and I know Incantessi is your baby, and
yeah, it is. It's my
you're a good
artist. Well, thank you, but you see, for me, I'm not just the artist on it. I'm the writer. I'm also the colorist. You know, I probably got to hire a color. And I'm also I already have someone lettering the damn thing. So it's like for me, it's like I didn't feel anything was wrong per se with the story. I just want to make sure that it makes sense. And there may be something else that I've been thinking of doing for a little bit. I'm not too sure. I mean, I'll make it in another month or so. You know, I'll make a decision in another month, depending on how much more of Incantessi 3 I get done. Because right now I'm at 20-odd pages, and that's not going to get released by May, unless I was drawing it every day. It's not going to happen. So it's just like, let me see what the hell I'm going to do about it. You know, but I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. Let me see.
Hey, Rich.
Yeah.
Who is Big D Wild?
I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you.
That's. I mean, I agree completely. You know, it's everything needs to make sense, and that is worth taking the time on.
It does need to make sense. It needs to make absolute sense. And if I don't like the way it's going, or if I feel that I could do something else with it, then yeah, by all means, I'm going to do it because I want to make sure that it's perfect because that's just how I'm going to draw her. Because, I don't plan on stopping drawing her. It's just a matter of like, let me make sure that I put her on the right course of action.
And well, the thing is, like, if you have a letterer going, you know, and are considering a colorist, that just means you get more time for the part that I'm very happy to say you shine at. You know, this is the pencils and inks. It's the same thing with me and Life on Cora. I hired a colorist because I don't like doing the colors, and I would rather have someone else do it for me because they do it better.
That's true. No, I got to get a colorist at some point. I got to see how I'm going to go about doing that. So
Honestly, I really like the way you color the incandescent.
well, thank you.
And so, what I would suggest is looking for a colorist that doesn't emulate your style per se, but knows how to add something to the basis that you put down.
Yeah. Yeah. I definitely need a better direction with a good direction with the colors because I can't do it alone. I cannot do it. It was the second issue was really difficult for me because Jesus Christ, what happened? I with the success of the first issue and just about everybody saying, when's the second issue coming out? I'm like, oh fuck, now I gotta do that because I'll be honest with you, and it sounds really creepy, but I thought I was gonna die in 2020 because cancer.
Mhm.
So I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it. At least I'll have something that's some sort of legacy behind me. And then I was like, oh, you're not gonna die? Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, awesome. I'm not gonna fucking die. That's wonderful. Great. Now I
And
gotta
then
put out
you're
a
like,
shit.
and then you're like, holy crap! But like that means I can actually leave something behind.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
I'm gonna live, so I'm pleased.
yeah.
Pleased
No,
with
we
that.
are too.
I'm sure you are, and I thank you for that. But trust me, no one's more pleased than I am.
All right. The
No
world
one's
wouldn't
more
be the
pleased
same
than I
without
am.
you.
I'm just happy that I'm alive. That's all I give a shit about.
Hmm.
Oh boy. So how much more? Let me get to your campaign. Let me open that up. Let me see. Indiegogo.
The
Indigo.
Let me throw it in the private chat as well if you need to. If you've opened it before, if you type in tiny, oh, there is Nita. Hello.
Hello.
If you need to.
Good
If you've
day.
opened it before, if you type in tiny, oh, there. Oh, there's your
Yes.
There
YouTube.
we go.
Oh, there she is. Oh my God, that's so awesome.
What?
There
Oh,
was a
nice.
YouTube open.
Life on Cora 5 or something. Now I'm gonna look for it. I should find it immediately or something. It's gonna
Love
be
on
awesome.
Cora 5 Tiny Travels. Do you need me to share the link again?
I'm finding it or something. I should find it like in a minute or something. There it is. Life on Cora 5 Tiny Tramp.
Travis, I will be closing the campaign. Will be in demand for as long as I don't have the plushies. Like literally the day I get my plushies in the door, I will be essentially just sending it like shipping it out the next day. So that's the point where I go out of in demand. So that's probably 2 months at most. So yeah, probably until mid-May, and then it's straight out the door, closing down the Indiegogo, and straight into Life On Cora 6, where I'm halfway on as well. So
Nice.
Crazy.
So what is Nita up to today?
Nita is texting back and forth with her internet service provider because I can't get any more than 3 megabits of upload speed.
Oh, wow.
And I am not happy paying over $200 a month. I expect to be able to stream
What?
whenever the fuck I want, crystal clear.
What?
God,
Yeah.
Fuck.
that is depressing. Jesus.
Yeah, I've been
Fuck.
dealing with this
What's
shit
a
for
month?
3 weeks.
What is it, Comcast?
It's Cox Communications.
Close enough.
And I'm about to do a beautiful stream just for them because they're telling me, oh, your speed is fine. My download speed is phenomenal. But when you're live streaming, I need at least 10 megabits for upload.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And right now I'm averaging 2.5. The last 4 readings were 2.5, 2.7, and 3.8.
That is shit. That is absolute shit.
So I'm going to do a stream especially for them to promote them.
And what does Squeaky want?
Really, that is fucking terrible.
Well, let me show you guys the Squeaky.
Okay.
There she is. She's playing with a plastic bag.
Well,
where
that's
is
safe.
everybody? No one has a face or anything. What the fuck, man?
I freeze up. My upload is terrible. And it's like, I don't want to be memed, bro. So I'm hiding behind my furry.
Like, I have 25 megabit upload. For a lot cheaper, but I'm in the Netherlands. I mean, we are literally contact to the United States. We have the cable running from New York or something to the Netherlands. I am 20.
But you can have crystal clear reception, and I look like a blur that freezes constantly and always with an odd face.
Well, that's the thing. Like, my PC right now is the thing that's keeping everything down. So, right, and like, because my PC is just shit. You know, it's old, it's shit. I really need an upgrade. Like, I need an upgrade on everything. Fuck. Seriously, this thing is 7 years old. It's done its job. But it's business expenses, but like, good luck having the money right now.
Right.
So yeah, that's on the list.
Yeah, I gotta save up for the visa so I could stay in the UK. That's about £3,000. That's not cheap.
Shit.
Yeah, the cost of the NHS went up. So there's two forms of application for the visa. There's the actual visa, and then there's the gateway for the NHS. Now, before I paid $2,500, now it's $3,000. That's why I have the full-time job, and I think if cross my fingers or something, or whatever, I think I'll be lecturing at a school in Nottingham for art, design, film, acting, music, and all that other stuff. I'll be lecturing. I'll be starting in September, so
Dude.
I'll have the full-time job plus the lecturing. So I'm gonna be I'll be busy.
I need to get to the fucking United Kingdom for that.
Here's the part where I'm going to brag mercilessly. I had a two-night lecture thing, and from what the teacher told me, who asked me to do this, and he met me at a convention in Nottingham. He said to me, "It's like a lot of students were very hesitant on going, but then they meet you. It's like the best lecture that the whole industry we've had." And I'm like, I know. Naturally, I am well aware. Yes, that is awesome. So they want me to do a 3-week workshop on making a comic, and if everything goes the way that it's supposed to go, I'll be teaching the entire university year, putting together a comic book as a final project or portfolio at the end of the year. So that'll go from September to May.
That's some fucking goals.
We'll see what happens. We'll see. I'm not holding my breath. I'm not jumping up and down in anticipation, but if it happens, that's fucking amazing.
Hell yeah. Dude,
So I'll be pleased if it happens. Membership has its privileges, my friend.
Yes, it does.
It
Oh,
does.
yeah.
Membership has its privileges. So all of you lesser people, go back to steerage where you belong.
Lesser people.
Yes, that's right. Yes, you go back to steerage. Yeah. Woo!
Oh, dear Lord, I'm so glad I only did trade school.
Please, to be honest with you, if I had the opportunity, I'd take all of you, fucking all of you with me. Please. You lived here? Fuck yeah.
So I looked over the packages available over my place. Apparently 30 megabytes per minute or per second. I keep forgetting. I think it's per
Minute.
second.
Oh, I thought mine were per minute.
Per second.
I don't know.
Oh, it is per second. Yep, you're right. Second.
Yeah, 30 megabyte per second. About $60, give or take. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I'm ready to move. Hey, Pop.
Don't come over here.
I was wondering.
Come to the UK. We have fish and chips and lorries and.
I'm
Chris.
in Southeast Louisiana. We have fish and chips too. We fry everything.
Yeah, I know, but that's the thing about everything here. It's healthier, I'll be right back. I gotta go.
All right.
I was wondering where you were, Pops. I was wondering if we were just going to be staring at King Crom.
Munchkins.
Yeah, I feel that.
Wait, you guys are actually paying $6 to $7 a gallon? Fuck.
Right now we're paying
I think it's $4.50.
$4.50 or something like that.
Yeah,
you
we're
want-
paying like $2.50
Per liter. That's a quart.
That's because the pipeline's closer to you than it is to us.
Yeah, okay.
No, you got your own fucking pipelines.
We had one.
We did.
We
They
had one.
did until Biden killed it.
Yeah, fair point.
Well, he's running on other types of pipes. I'm not gonna
Yes,
speculate,
he
but
is.
his son can fix them up. I think.
Big crack pipes.
They're made of glass.
Oh my god.
Half the fucking panel just blazing. That's the mood. It's the mood. Shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Right, also too. It's not gonna be cannabis, but
Wheat prices are gonna fly up. The prices
No,
of
actually,
food
here
now.
here in Michigan, it's like there's so much. The dispensary and options have so many growers bringing weed to them that they can be really picky now, which pretty much opened the black market all back up because everybody's got weed.
Yep. That's exactly what happened here too.
Hey, we are closing down Life On Cora 5.
Oh yes.
Yeah, right. That's the thing. I'm gonna be honest, I forgot too. How are you doing, sweetheart?
And you guys, if you're checking it out, please throw in a copy of that Raging cover too, because all proceeds from that cover are going to go to Meredith's GoFundMe to help pay for her final expenses. So that's
right.
That's really got a special place right here right now. So yeah.
So we're looking at about $6 per copy that will come in. And I think that right now we're at like 12 sold. So yeah, we're
every little bit helps. Like it was very expensive to transport her body. So
closing down. Well, we're the campaign is ending for Life On Cora 5. So y'all do Popeye proud. Facebook user, I don't know who you are, but you're awesome, and I agree.
So Nita, check this out.
yes, sir.
Christmas, right?
Right. A chiller.
Christmas.
All right.
matching.
Oh my God. That's some Dr. Seuss shit there, Pop.
Yeah, I know.
That thing needs a nickname like a Snorkablad or some shit like that.
Like a matching set now.
That shit will make you see green eggs and
I do not go buy that stuff. People give it to me. I'm just telling you guys,
Look, I bought mine. I swear to God, true story. Where the fuck were we going? We were going somewhere out in BFE, and there was a trailer with a banner out front that said head shop, and I was like, I was like, we gotta stop. I mean, there was nothing for miles, just a banner that said head shop. I'm like, stop right there. My mom's like, what are you doing? I'm like, just trust me. Oh, it's when we went to the reservation to visit family. Like, so I'm like, pull over. We got to go right here, right now. When you walk in, it is a single wide trailer that has about 3 foot square that you could walk in, and then you could see everything. All the walls were knocked out. You could see had the best selection of fucking pipes, papers, and incense I've ever found in my fucking life. A fucking trailer with nothing for miles on either side of it.
You see this, Nita?
Oh, that's sweet.
You know what it is?
Is that a Death Star grinder?
Dude, yeah, it's the
Oh,
Death Star
nice
grinder.
Nice. I have a Pokeball somewhere, but I
would never use it. I would never use it. It's too pretty.
Yeah, they did transport Meredith's body to be closer to the place where she was originally from, to be with more family. So that is where her GoFundMe is for. If someone could put it in a private jet, or Nita could share it share it as well, that would work. And yeah, go help her family out. It's really close to home for us, and it really means a lot. And yeah, if you want to help indirectly and get a cool comic out of it, get the Raging AVC variant.
Yeah, we're about $3,000 away from goal on her GoFundMe.
Nicely done.
The Kush Star. Yeah, you're right, Jake.
We took the Daphne Lage Crom art that she drew, and we're gonna make a trading card out of it.
Nice.
We also, Doc Blaylock did a trading card that's got Crom, the homage to the cover of Amazing Fantasy 15. Crom swinging instead of Spider-Man, right? And then Vic King decided he's going to make the third trading card, which turns out to be Crom as the Death Dealer, renamed Dank Dealer. And he's
nice.
Dude, it's crazy, man. I'm having way too much fun. I'm just saying. Aside from all the stress, I'm having way too much fun.
God.
Oh, I know that stress part. But then again, I'm at the end of it, and you're barely starting. Whew, boy.
Yeah, launch in 10 days.
Nice.
Yep.
10 days.
It's going to clear 10,000 in an hour.
Yeah, right.
It's 10,000 in an hour, and we're gonna hit the variant naked naughty boob cover, and it's gonna be awesome.
You mean the Crometta?
Yes, the Crometta
cover.
The Crometta all over her face.
Yeah,
and you know what? If you do 20,000, and I hope Russell hears this, we're gonna have the 20,000. The Russell Allen prison scene. Oh my God.
So it's okay, Brianna. We've got Crom in so many different ways in this book. It's ridiculous.
Oh my God. Are you listening, Russell Allen? Because I'm making fun of you again.
Oh,
everyone makes fun of. I mean, thank you.
Russ makes fun of Russ.
Jesus Christ, he looks like he's missing a few chromosomes, man.
That paid money, Rich would do it 24/7.
I would. I do it all the time. I do it now. I do it already now for free.
Oh my God! Seriously, they're all
I do it for free.
Kindest people I know. I swear to God.
Yes, I love him, but I'm going to say whatever the fuck I want about him because he says the same shit about me. Bastard. You hurt my feelings too.
I mean, come on. He's making Just Be Gone a real thing.
I can't believe they're doing that. I cannot believe they're doing
So
that.
why didn't he just have a picture of his mouth wide open? I mean, Jesus, man.
Oh my god. Oh dear Lord.
All right, I'll stop. I'll stop.
No, you won't.
I'll stop.
Yeah, he
I'll
won't.
stop.
He
I
won't.
know,
See, that's
I'm
why
sure
I send a
he's- I'm
warning
not-
when he
I'm not-
comes on something
I'm
over
not-
here. I'm like, y'all
No,
please remind
I
Rich
love
he's
Russ.
live.
I love Russ. I'm not going to say anything else. I'll shut up.
By the way,
One of my
guys, if you haven't noticed, yes, this is TVMA BLSV. Like anything can be said here because dear Lord,
can you prove it? Where's the rating?
There is no rating.
On our channel, 18
Where's
and
the
up.
visible rating?
Bree, I
I'm
don't
not gonna
know,
swear until I see you.
probably an hour or two. So probably until 12, since we're in the same time zone. Like it's gonna be midnight for us probably. I just want to get
When
some work.
Is he really going to go live with some? Is that like a real thing? Seriously,
What?
the jizz be on. Is that a real? Is that an actual
Yes.
thing?
Tiffany is making novelty towels with semen on them, like little semen.
Wait a minute. All right.
And they have
I
they
don't
have
do
a
that.
tumbler
Oh my
with with cum glitter. I swear to God, inside the tumbler, you shake it
You
up
know what?
and
I
they
think
swim.
punk.
It's
So,
beautiful.
you know,
Russ-
here I am. I'm feeling bad, and then you're like, "Oh, she has cum glitter." You know, I'm just like,
She has cum glitter.
Rich,
Right.
Rich, the logo on the towels is like Ghostbusters kind of,
Yeah, I know.
with a jizz on it. I couldn't stop laughing when I first saw that.
I couldn't either.
Oh my
And then when
God.
Stone starts his spiel, he gets in there. That dude's so quick witted and fast. It's hilarious.
Hey,
Oh my
it's
God.
great. Easy.
He really needs to. My God, he really needs to get laid more. He's
Stone? No, you don't say.
I know. I should talk. I should definitely talk.
Oh my God. You guys are awesome.
Alexa, stop.
Oh, there she is. Finally.
I was on earlier. It's picking up a little bit. I'm at like 5 Mbps right now.
Okay.
I got you covered. I got you covered with the avatar, yo. Now you're all rated TVMM with PBC.
Paste and shit and coming. There we go. I'm filling in for Stone today, so I can only speak from speak for him by just saying that type of stuff. I'm not going to do much of like lusting after women and all that stuff. That's more like his stick. But the cussing, now that I can do.
I can do both. I can lust and cuss.
We have the technology.
Yes. I can
We're
multitask.
We weren't meant to have this kind of technology, cavemen as we are.
So I had somebody ask me last week, or ask out on Twitter. Somebody said, hey man, anybody want to be on the show? Want to be on my show? I was like, sure, I'll be on your show. So at 6:30, I'm going on a YouTube channel with 3 subscribers. Y'all need to come watch.
Oh my God! Pops, are we sub-shaming now?
No, I had no
Hey,
idea.
we all start somewhere. We all start at 0.
Up. Stop.
I didn't know.
A couple of months ago, Pops went on about Ethan and Skyver not sharing down, passing down viewership down to other types of channels, and now we're gonna sub shame. No.
Sub shaming. I'm going on his show. I'm saying help him out. Let's get some subs, just like I do for everybody.
Is the barn?
Give us the link.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't look at his channel and go, "Oh hell no." You see what I'm saying?
No.
I looked
Hell
at his
yes.
channel and I'm like, "Damn, dude, you need some subs."
You're fucking right, Sean. It's the fucking best.
That's right. Fucking yeah.
Fucking A, man.
Fucking shit ass fucking cunt slut dick.
By the way,
Fucking
guys,
cunt.
before I use the next
Flag.
one for the stream,
And we're no longer on Facebook or in China.
Shit, this cunt cocksucker motherfucker tit.
Damn, Pops.
fuck.
You've been
That's the old
premeditating
George
that one?
Carlin deal right there. I mean, you know, the 7 words you can't say
7
on
words.
television.
Yeah. I was just thinking.
You know. Oh yeah, I still remember all that shit. And tits doesn't even belong on the list. Sounds
I know,
like
but I like it. It's nice.
I know it is. A
I like titties. Titties are good. I draw really good titties too, which is awesome.
They come in
Look at that
handy.
cat. That cat's like, give me some, dude.
Look at her.
Cat's like, give me some, dude. Tip it up. I can't get in there.
What the fuck is that? Why am I an incognito? Fuck that.
Because you were looking at porn earlier.
I look
The same
at porn on my
reason we
phone.
all have an incognito tab.
I look at porn on my phone, not on my laptop. My laptop has special things on it, so I can't look at porn there.
Yeah, I know. I feel the same way. It's always the phone.
Yeah, it is the phone. Because that's
Don't
why
post porn on the work PC? What?
I like my porn on my phone because it makes me look gooder.
Yeah,
You know,
handy.
it's
Handy
easy-
dandy, right?
It's easier to hide. And it's portable.
It's like a hands-on device.
Mm-hmm. You're busy with one hand, and then you're busy with the other hand. It
Like,
makes total sense, you know.
Right
Again.
now, and here I am. Oh,
The reason you like porn on your phone is so you can join in from any angle. Be honest.
exactly.
That and you don't have to sit up to turn it off. You can just put it in.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm actually not doing that because that's disgusting.
What's up, Neff? See, us old people, we can't do it on. We can't watch it on phone because it's too damn small, man.
That's what, you get the bigger screen now.
No.
Casting on my TV, casting on
zoom.
the family
You
TV.
can zoom to the important part, Todd. You just be like, zoom in real quick. All right, there we go.
How
Just
about
put it on the
multicam
big screen.
throughout the house? Your sister's TV, your TV, that living room TV. Everybody get a.
Mom TV.
I get some. You bet.
Well, yeah, your mama.
Smartphone or smart TVs and smartphones, man.
Oh yeah.
All of these smart devices, and I'm feeling so dumb for having shared it.
F gets it. The big TV in the front room, man. That's unless you got grandkids running around, then you can't put it on no
Yeah, I
screen.
know, right?
No screen. Especially because, like in my situation, they come sneaking up behind me here.
Oh God, all the time, all the
see?
time.
I can't be doing that shit, man.
Yeah, I had to get a lock just because of the business I have to do sometimes. It's like you got to stop. There's a spot marked on the bedroom floor where you don't come past that point without asking permission first.
I used to have plenty of spots on the bed when I was younger.
Permission to come aboard
Tape
to-
spot, Rich. Tape spot. We don't mark
Oh,
territory.
okay, all right. Well, that's what I wasn't too sure what you were talking about there. You know, there were a lot of stains on the floor like that. God,
No.
man. I mean, I didn't have a sock ready. You know, maybe I should get that Jizz Be Gone
Maybe
thing.
you
You know,
do
so
Jizz
I
Be
don't have to
Gone.
step in it anymore.
It'd just be
No.
gone. There you go.
Yeah, I'll get the Jizz Be Gone thing, so like I can have a floor that looks the same instead of like a Jackson Pollock painting. Wow.
Coward,
so-
coward! You're not growing your own shrooms on your floor.
No.
The wet spots on the floor needs a little bit of growing. Is what I'm saying, dude.
Oh my God, that's funny.
Well, actually, I do live like sort of in in perfect condition. See, my house is built on top of a fucking well, so I could just slide through the cracks of the floor, creep down to the moist area, and I'll be having a fucking forest. And I'll be selling psilocybin all day.
Oh my God, help me.
Yeah,
Oh, dear Lord.
Sean's right. Those are the 4 best cursors in the history of the world, right there.
Oh yeah,
Who is the best? Who is the best person?
My favorite though is Betty White.
Eh,
Oh my god! The
it
first
wasn't
time I
cool
heard
with Betty till she
come
got
out of her
old,
mouth,
though.
it was just like
It was only cool once she got really old.
Yeah.
And then it was like, God damn, Betty.
when everybody just remembered her as Rose. That's when it got cool.
But George Carlin, what if we substitute the word fuck for the word kill and all those old movie cliches we used to hear? We gonna fuck you now, Sheriff. I'm gonna fuck you slow.
I remember that. Oh my
Dude
god!
could just rip up the language. It was great, man. He was the best.
Oh, man. I don't even want to know.
Which you can implement anywhere in a sentence and it will work.
Yeah,
It's awesome.
Yeah. Fuck. What am I doing? Okay.
It's an ad. I mean, it's a noun, it's a verb, it's an adjective. It's a state of being. You can be fucked.
Fuck. I'm fucked right now.
My PC is fucked. I'm fucked. We're all fucked.
Can't be fucking bothered.
No.
I mean, you can be physically fucked. It can be a state of being. I mean, there's so many different ways.
It can be a verb. It can be a fucking. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, verb, adjective.
Damn right.
Yeah. And you know where it came from, right? It's the court term for unlawful carnal knowledge.
See, I thought it was fornication fornication without consent of the king, or under consent of the king.
Wow, man, something.
For unlawful carnal knowledge, it's bringing forth knowledge into the courtroom. That might be a little spicy.
Hey, it's your tomorrow, right now.
Because back in the day, they didn't bring the spicy into the courtroom. They just went, it was for unlawful carnal knowledge, whatever it was. She was messing around. He was messing around, but whatever. It was stuff we won't talk about in the courtroom. So now they talk about everything.
They do.
By the way, I know I'm on a bunch of degenerates, but the comic that I'm trying to promote here is not just for degenerates.
It's for the innocents.
It could be made into one. I'm not going to say.
No.
No. Even Daphne made a variant cover that was safe for work.
right. And it's so cute.
Well, what did she do? How did she make it not safe for work? Did they have like little?
You could also do the alternate universe story.
Well,
makes your bugs really spicy.
No, we'll have to ask Ari after that one. Look, guys, you can get yourself a plushie. They're already being fabricated. You can pose the ears, and she is adorable, and I love Etsy.
Nice. I got one.
We still got plenty available. They're currently being made. I am closing down the Indie Man campaign after these come in, and literally the next day they're going to ship out. Nice. So, yeah, this is awesome. Literally what we're waiting for. Right?
He's so cute.
I know.
Yeah, nobody needs to rule 34 Life on Cora. We don't do that here. It's innocent.
Oh shit! I'm gonna try that now, Sean. I'm gonna try that.
Oh my gosh!
I want to read the comments.
Oh my god! And drink.
Yes, Captain.
That is beautiful.
I am not American man, you stupid motherfucker.
Oh my god.
Y'all gonna kill me. That is funny.
Oh Jesus.
We don't need to die for views now.
I'm gonna make some coffee. Be right back.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna try that. That is funny.
Mike is getting coffee. Meanwhile, the lunatics are running the asylum.
So go back to Life on Cora 5 and make Mike freak Mike out. Let him come back and have the backer count go up. Somebody go back this book.
Back it
Yeah,
up. Do it. $2,000. Can we
see
get
how
there?
excited he is about 52? Can you imagine how excited he'll be about 53? Come on, yo!
Right?
Just $65 until 2000. Come on now.
You know, a couple of those Jizbegon towels.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
Actually, I'd rather have the bra and panty set from Brink and Fetch. I'm just saying.
the scratch and sniff brown.
Yeah, scratch and sniff panty
Oh,
set.
God, I wonder what it's gonna. Is it gonna smell like Mike? I sure hope.
Come on.
Oh my God. Oh,
How
Jesus.
would you know, Rich?
Well, I don't know. I mean, that's what I heard. Russ
How would
told
you
me.
know?
All right. There we go.
Oh boy.
Yeah, dude, we just told everybody to refund.
Whoops.
Cool.
Sorry.
Oh, so it means that you're going to pay for everyone else. Okay. Cool. How nice.
Oh man.
All right, let me show off the campaign real quick while we're at it.
So the guy whose channel I'm going to be on, he just posted on Twitter. He said, "Come out later. Pops is going to be out here, and he's going to take my StreamYard cherry." And I was our interview cherry.
Wow.
Hold up. So I went out and I posted, "Nah, I'm going to pop that."
Wow.
I'm going to take it. I'm going to pop it.
You're going to take his cherry pops? Jesus Christ. You met the guy. Holy shit. God damn.
So, guys, 10 hours left.
We need more backers. Come on.
We need more
10
backers.
hours.
We can do this.
10
Just,
hours.
you
I
know,
want
if
to see
you're-
60 backers when it's over.
If you're on Twitter, click this little button right here. Share the campaign. It really means a lot. And all variants are the same price. I got quite a few, and all of them are just too adorable. Let me go and scroll down for that one. And if you're wondering what the hell is Life on Cora, it's a series of short standalone stories where on an alien world we follow a new kind of creature every single issue. So in every book you're going to have your own little story. You can read them in whatever sequence you want. And every single one of them stands so well on their own. It's incredible. I love my writers. And if you get this variant, the Rachel AVZ variant, I'm going to send the proceeds to Meredith Logren's GoFundMe because I love her. She is awesome, and I want to alleviate some of the funds from her family. And I just love these covers. You're going to get some really awesome art inside. Oh, and we lost Nita. Uh-oh. She'll be back.
Wow. Nita.
Nah, she was doing a call. But seriously, all of these are just too fucking adorable, and I want to hit that 2,000 stretch goal. I'm going to give everyone a sticker set if they do. And, of course, if you like plushies, this is the time to get them, because they're not going to be available forever. And, of course, we got all the issues. We have The Sin Killer by Marv in a never-seen-before size. So you're going to get your A4 rather than your standard comic size that it was originally printed in. Really dark, really gritty, but man, it's good, and I'm so proud to be publishing that one. Of course, we've got the Radiant Sight campaign that's running a little late. However, the last pages have been paid for, so it's only waiting on the colorist and the creator, the artist, to finish inking them. So probably a month, and then we're done. Of course, we made anthologies, everything about coffee, 11 flying words, which is 11 short stories by 11 writers, and my cup of tea, because, yeah, people started complaining that they didn't like coffee, so I had to make a new one. Yeah, I know.
Those people better buy that book. I'm just saying.
They did. No, the problem was like the time, like we finished right after Dutch Comic Con 2019, and right after that, COVID happened. So we have like 300 books of it laying in our basement in 80 fucking boxes. And you're getting a big book. If I recall correctly, it's 120 pages. And yeah, we got stretch goals unlocked, and we're just gonna move forward. We're gonna be in demand for 2 months, but I want to hit that second stretch goal before the night is over, if I can help it.
Mhm.
Let me refresh real quick, and I will do something special while we're at it.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yawn. And now there's 9 hours left. There you go. See,
That's amazing.
we're really on the last stretch.
On the big sprint.
And someone has the zoomies right here. We're on the sprint. We're on the final stretch.
So, Dave,
Coffee yet? Oh dear Lord, I didn't even make it actually. Hey, Dave, how's it going?
What is that?
what was what?
I don't know. I heard something.
No, I will be in demand, Dave. I will be in demand until the plushies come in. I think that's around mid-May at latest. After that, the campaign is closing, and I'm going to send everything out pretty much the day after.
So that's your grace period, however long it takes the plushies to get there.
Yeah, exactly. Could be like 2 weeks, could be a month, could be 2 months. I don't know. It's from China, so it's it's out of my hands. But they're high quality, they're good shit, and go get yourself one because we still got plenty available. Because right now I think there's about 20 claimed, and I'm making 100. Could be 6 years. Dear God, no. In that case, I would refund. Like I would send people the comic first. Dear God, I'm not gonna make people wait for fucking 6 years. Are you insane?
Well, guys, I have to go get ready for this new show on this new channel that nobody knows about. It's called Immortal Rising. Immortal Rising.
Well, we'll see. I mean, just come around and yeah. Okay, sure to link in the
yeah, Immortal Rising comic book is the name of the YouTube channel. So Immortal Rising. Yeah.
I think I've seen a comic book on Twitter come around.
Yeah.
It may have been spam DMs.
Oh yeah, Immortal Rising.
Yes, Immortal Rising. That's the show I'm going to be on in about 25 minutes. It's his first show, so go give the dude some subs, man. Let's help him out.
Yeah, you know that you get a private chat, man.
Sci-fi channel movie or something.
Say what?
That sounds like a sci-fi channel movie. Immortal Rising, starring Steven Seagal, Jean-Claude Van Damme, and Rod Schneider.
You stupid motherfucker.
All right, you guys have a good night. This thing
they
ends
are.
at 4 a.m., y'all. This thing ends at 4 a.m. and then, like you said, it'll be at demand until the plushies arrive. But don't wait. Get him up over 55 backers and shit, and up over 2,000 for up over 2,000 euros or whatever it is before this thing's over. I like seeing Mike's big ass smile when he gets more backers and the shit keeps going up. I like seeing that.
Oh yeah, you know it. Great ear to ear.
Thanks, Jake. I think that's the link. Yeah, go check it out.
Yeah.
You guys have a good night. Peace.
Easy, dude. Jake, can you share it in the private chat as well, so I can share it to my own?
Hold up. Let me
I don't think you're.
Boop. There we are.
Thank you. Perfect. There we go. Give this guy a sub. He is just starting on YouTube, so he deserves the love.
Deserves love.
So I had my
Yes.
cat distract me when I was making coffee. So I walked back here, started talking to you guys again, and then I looked over going, why is my house not smelling like coffee? So I put the coffee in the filter on top of like the kettle, and then I forgot to put it back in the coffee machine. So it's just standing there. They're like, yeah, no, I'm coffee, Someone wants to drink me. Could be any day now, once I get heated up.
Yeah, any day now.
Any day now.
Any second now.
Any second.
And yeah, if people want to hop in. All right, Sean, stay awesome. See you around. Pleased to meet you, actually. I haven't seen you before, I think. Yeah, time to get my coffee. Coffee.
Fuck. I didn't think I was going to be this worn out after having like drawing for like 10 hours. Shit.
Poor baby.
What?
I don't care. I have no sympathy for you. You know why? Because I've done the same shit. And you're an artist, so stop crying.
I can't. Woe is me.
I drew for 10 hours.
I drew for 10 hours. I have his brain.
What'd you draw for the 10 fucking goddamn? That's a long time.
2 pages
What did you
of
draw
comics.
for 10 hours?
2 pages of comics.
That's a long ass time. Oh my god.
Well, if you looked at my rendering technique, yeah, you would understand.
I gotta know. What did you draw for 10 hours, man? God.
My comic strip, dude. Bone meal.
I don't know what your comic strip is. The frig.
What?
I don't know what your comic strip is.
It's good.
I was just about to segue into promotion. Check out Bone Meal on Newgrounds at 3 p.m. every Friday.
Newgrounds, that's still a thing? Holy shit.
Yes, that is a very big thing in the independent community.
Oh, wow. Oh, man. Can you, Jake, can you do me a favor and send the link to Mike, and then Mike send the link to me to that? I would love to see that. Can you help me with that, Mike? I mean, is that possible?
Definitely.
Thank you. Because I got to see that. That 10 hours, man. Hats off to you. Good job.
No, it's good. He's got a really
sure
fun
it is. I'm sure it's fantastic.
Well, actually, it was more like I spent four hours probably on one page, and then I started to peter off because I was just like doing some. I was just like, when you were like at peak, and then you suddenly like drop off, and then you start to pick up again, and then you sort of slowly like decline in like speed. That's how it like stretched out.
Yeah,
So my problem is that I was just on for about 4 or 5 hours, and then I started to like fall down, just like decrease, and that's when I know that I got to stop, or else my line of quality will just like go to shit.
Welcome back, sweetheart.
Yeah, that's a lot. My hat's off to you, man. That's a lot. Paid up for nothing. That's a lot, man.
Yeah, I would like to say I do 10 hours on a page. Actually, for Life On Cora 6, some pages have been taking me 10 hours, but that's what I get for working at A2 instead of A3. And fuck you, Russian bot. Get lost.
Get out of here, Gabriella Pritchard.
Gabriella Pritchard.
Pritchard? That's not related to a certain Star Trek character. What the fuck? Which I do hear is sucking major fucking dicks now in season 2. What the fuck?
My mind was going exactly the same direction.
Well, what's sucking dick in season 2 now?
Captain Picard, season 2.
Okay. Can you tell me why?
Are you watching it?
I am. Yeah, I am. I actually do like it, but I want to hear why you don't.
No, I'm not going to go into it.
Maybe I'm missing something.
I'm not a Trekkie, so I don't like.
Okay.
I'm not going to like argue about it. But from what I can tell, like season 1 premise and everything that came like bundled with it, I wouldn't be surprised that they were going to be like, oh, it's now going to be an upswing. Now that we're going to like establish a new kind of like premise into this new season.
Yeah.
And this whole like promised child stuff that was in like the first season and all that, yeah, it could have been like good on paper, but the way that they like absolutely just, and I'm not boasting about like being very, very well versed into like characters from the next generation or anything, but from what I can look at it, all the dialogue and all that stuff just like veered me straight off. That was not charming. That was just depressing.
It was, a lot of it was depressing, to be honest with you. It really was. I mean, it was a lot of it. A lot of it was fan service, and B, a lot of it was just I don't know. It just took a lot of the flavor and the familiarity out of Star Trek and how it's supposed to be. One thing I'm not a fan of is that they update classic television shows for contemporary times and social mores of our time. You know, that there was this one episode of Star Trek Discovery that I watched and I paid.
Yeah.
Well, it was in season 3, and it was like the 3rd episode when they reached Earth in the 31st century, whatever the fuck, right? And the main engineer, who's gay, he decides to talk to Adira, you know, and address her as she. Okay, that's fine. She looks like a chick, you know, whatever. But then she goes, then afterwards, it's almost like she's insulted. She goes to him and she goes, look, I'm not a she, I'm a they. You should pronounce me that way. And the gay guy and the gay engineer was just like, oh, I'm sorry. Now, I'm not, now for me, it's like, if you're transgender, okay, I that's fine. It's not my business. And I would never devalue you as a human being as a result of it. And you know, and this is like the 21st century.
Yeah.
You know, there's a good portion of us who are a little bit more enlightened than, you know, some cave people who fucking hate people like that. And it's like they're still doing that shit in the 30th century. It's like, here, this is the message. And it's like, it's a shitty message, because you'd think by the time the 31st century appeared,
yes,
none of that would have existed for almost 1,000 years. And it's like, here, listen to this.
Yeah, that's the main argument that has come out of like the whole like criticism against the contemporary Star Trek is that it does not play into, or at least make it believable that we're like progressed, like we have gone beyond these transgressions, and now it's more like what could be pictured as being social problems, and those sci-fi do deal with a lot of the like current climate stuff that are like politically and socially like challenging. At least that's put into the veneer or like under the guise of sci-fi as more like a concept, and tries to explore it through metaphor and allegory. But they've utterly fucking betrayed that. Like every sci-fi nowadays are going to like push and pander to every single thing that just like isn't metaphor, isn't allegorical, either plot-wise or character-wise, and subtext is just dead. Everybody's just ranting about subtext being like a very important thing, but they don't understand how that fucking works. It would seem like everybody's got to go to lit class now just to get what the actual thing means.
So, like, to be honest, you know, the way that like I watched Discovery in full. It was one of those where I went, oh my god, they did not do that. Like, speculative science is one thing, but this is overkill.
And with me, I'm not a huge fan of I'm sorry. You know, it's like Michael Burnham is now the greatest thing that Star Trek has ever had in its entire fucking existence. I mean, she's Captain Picard, James Kirk, and Tony Stark in like less than 2 seasons.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm like, really? Give me a fucking break. I have nothing against anybody of any race or gender being more than brilliant and more than capable. I mean, but fuck me. I mean, it's like she's all the Avengers without the hammer.
Yeah. No,
You know? I'm like, all right, calm the fuck down. And even in season 1, I forgot what she did, but she put the Federation in such danger that she was court-martialed. But now she's a captain of a starship.
yeah, that was that. Like,
I'm like, what?
Okay, so from like the first 5 episodes or something. Okay,
Yeah.
she was everything but Captain Material.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly. Exactly. And now she's a fucking absolute. Now she's the bestest captain ever.
Like, she's over emotional. She
Yeah.
is irrational at moments at critical moments. She doesn't put her crew ahead of herself.
No, she does not.
Yes, exactly. The Mary Sue was fucking real. Dear God. And don't get me wrong. I actually, like, for the most part, Discovery was a pretty decent series. It wasn't too badly written. It didn't feel Star Trek, but as a sci-fi on its own, with all the wokeness put aside, going, okay, whatever, this is the agenda of today. I'll take, like we in the early 2000s, we had gay being the most funniest joke adult writers could come up with. This is today. Whatever. I don't care. Like, whatever. It wasn't the worst show I've seen, because there's some bad ones on Netflix. But
another thing that I wasn't a fan of is that Star Trek claimed to be among Star Trek Discovery. It claimed to have the first gay relationship on the series, and I'm just like, no, there's been other gay relationships or lesbian relationships on any of the other shows. I mean, Deep Space Nine, Jadzia Dax had a wife who she was still tragically in love with, who wound up leaving. That one episode is a better love story than the engineer and the medic guy.
Well, I mean, the engineer and the medic guy were already married when they got on board, so
yeah,
that's fine. And then
telling about them though, I was like,
so,
okay, great,
like the thing with the girl being like, I'm a they, I'm here going, okay, you know what? I can actually get it, because they do explain it in a pretty decent way, where she is actually multiple people thanks to a symbiotic relationship with an alien inside of her.
You know what? If you really think about it, Trill are like really a transgender race.
Yeah, no, like it that on its own was a very good explanation, and honestly, it completely justifies the they and the pronunciation of it. I am cool with how they did that.
Yeah.
But right as you hear it and you have no context whatsoever on why,
yeah,
it feels very forced.
Yeah, I don't like it when it's forced. I mean, I don't like anything written when it's forced. It's like, I mean, that was pretty much all of Doctor Who with Jodie Whittaker as the Doctor. Every single thing that they ever did was just forced.
Well, there were decent episodes with her, but what I found is that all the good writers left. I'm sorry to say it, BBC, you done fucked up, because all the good writers left.
Well, the Chibnall was the showrunner, and he's a crap ass writer. He's terrible. He was terrible for Doctor Who. I'm glad he's gone. I am absolutely happy. Chris Chibnall was a shit writer for Doctor Who.
Yeah, you're right. In Enterprise, there was a neutral third gender. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, exactly. There was. It's like all these subjects that Discovery claims to be so groundbreaking. It's like it's already been done.
Yeah.
It's like we have the first black captain. There was Cisco.
So, guys, if you want a very good hard sci-fi, back Life on Cora.
I love Life on Cora. It's a great sci-fi thing, man. I dig it.
Glorious segue.
Glorious.
Yeah, we're on. Yeah, we're only at 9 hours left. Dear God, time flies when you're having fun.
You're gonna do. I'm proud of you, man. Congratulations, dude. You did great.
And we actually have a new contribution. So let me
What?
read.
That's 53 then.
Oh, yeah. And who might that be? Oh, shit. Mrs. Chubb, thank you so much. You are awesome. And I love you. And that puts us over 1,800 euros. Dear God, we're less than 200 away from our next stretch goal.
Yay! I am pleased.
Janeway was best captain. Why? Coffee. She loved her coffee. And I agree 100%.
Hey, Mike, I got to get going because I got to go to sleep soon because I got to get my ass up for work. Like 5 o'clock in the morning. I am very proud of you. Congratulations. And I'm going to see you again very soon.
I'll see you around, man. You know, just hit me up. You know, I'm usually just I'm one of those horrible friends that have problems, you know, connecting with others and keeping that connection going. Hit me up anytime. Marv does it too, and I'll actually, you know, I'm usually here. I'm just, you know, I'm not very talkative.
I'll reach out to you. Don't worry. I've been super busy myself. Trust me. Trust me. I'm super busy myself, but I will reach out to you very shortly.
And yeah, dude.
Jake, it's a pleasure to meet you, man. And I can't wait to see your stuff on Newgrounds.
Yeah, same.
I'll see you cats later.
Yep. Goodbye.
Stay awesome, guys.
And then there were two.
And then there were two.
Two.
Well, I mean, you're left with the best, so you know it's. Is
that a give or take situation? Yeah. So currently now, how do you feel like about the whole campaign as of now?
Okay, so financial wise, we actually broke a record because you were there with the launch party for 4, and you remember the global frequency getting the 1,000 euro tier. So we actually, if we take that one off, we broke Life On Cora 4 financially and on backer count. I am over the fucking moon.
Do you feel like I'm trying to like formulate a couple like questions because I feel like I should be like prodding you and just ask. I feel like I want to like ask things, but I'm so fucking slushed after having like worked.
Yeah, no, I get you completely. No, like,
but it's like you're at like an approach trajectory. I looked back, right, a couple of, with the other campaigns an hour ago, and I saw like you're climbing steadily, even though that it's like a new record right now. Do you have like the faith that it will be like projecting upwards even still in the 6th campaign?
I think so. I mean, there's a couple of things coming. You know, I'm thinking of the Life On Cora Explorer, which will be illustrated prose that will be done by myself, giving a lot more world building and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So that is a book that I'm slowly starting on. But, you know, there's the volume coming with the rework of Life On Cora 1 and 2. But yeah, we're working on it, and I think it's gonna keep growing. You know, it's the thing is like from Life On Cora 1, I already had a proven product. You know, I immediately had people that wanted issue 2. So for me, it wasn't a matter of whether we would make the goal at the first time or not. You know, I did a Kickstarter for Life On Cora 3 around this time last year, and it failed hard.
Yeah.
So like I made like 700 euros. So I was like, okay, we're not going to give up. We're going to go to Indiegogo, and we made 1,280. So okay, Indiegogo is the audience that I need. That works for me, and I still fulfilled. I lost money on it. I don't care. Life On Cora 4, I made money, and Life On Cora 5 right now. If I just go on the printing, I'm still making money. I'm just about cutting even. For the plushies are a separate thing. I always treated them as a separate thing. They're just available. Like they were such an investment. If I were to cut even on this campaign, I would have had to raise 3,500 euros. So that's its own thing. I paid it out of pocket. That's fine. I don't care. Like this is a goal for me. I wanted to be able to hold these plushies, and I know other people did too. That's why I'm making 100. But the comic is the goal. I just want to get it in as many people's hands as possible. And 90% of all the people that backed in this campaign were returning customers. That should tell you enough.
Yeah, that you've established a good, solid base as of the last couple of campaigns as well. Have you also seen an uptick in the purchases of previous numbers, like the?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Let me open the purchase report. How about that? So we can actually look over the details in the background. Doesn't show any info about anyone, just the numbers on which thing got taken how many times.
Yeah, we don't want to dox the last hour.
No. We don't want to dox anyone. I'm not going to dox anyone. This is literally all the things that I have. I got all of Life On Cora 5 variants, which were 8 of them, which was overkill, but it's the 5th issue. I was allowed to go crazy. And I got so many of my friends in on this. And all of them are going to get comp copies. So, after this campaign, if you still want one of those variants, the only way you're going to be able to get them is through them. And they're only going to get 10. So, you got the Etsy plushie with the catch-up tier that got taken once. You have the Etsy plushie with the physical copy, which was one of the most popular. That's 50 euros. That was a big chunk. Then you got the Etsy plushie alone for some reason. Someone actually took the plushie separately. I put a discount link for the Area Black variant on the launch stream with the bargain bin. And then the digital catch-up tier, 8 people, quite a few new creators that just wanted to support and see what it's all about and get the whole series while they're at it. For 12 euros, $14, totally worth it, I'd say.
Yeah.
That's 5 comics for the price of 4.
5 comics, and that'd be how many pages per book?
22 for the first one and 32 for every single one after.
Okay, so you got good of around 200, 250-ish.
No, you got 150 comic pages, excluding the back and excluding the covers. You got 150 comic pages. So we got
that sounds pretty fair. Yeah.
So there's this. I gave people that signed up a discount, and I'm going to keep doing that. So that will gave you about 20 to 30% off on most tiers that I offered in the first place. A lot of people took the discount catch-up tier. So that's 5 new backers taking the whole series too. Then you got a discounted Explorer pack, which was taken on the first day as well, which is all variants plus the plushie at a discount. And guys in the chat, if you have any questions, feel free to ask them as well. And people took just the discounted Life On Cora tier. That works. Some people took an extra plushie. So many extras. It's awesome. And of course, the Raging variant is doing really well right now. And again, that is going to go to Meredith's GoFundMe, and that's one that, yeah, I'm really glad to be able to do. Yeah, I gave an extra high discount during the Global Frequency launch stream, which was right after we launched. And that would give you an extra discounted plushie because the Frequency chick got an awful plushie on the last campaign for Octas, the rock dude from Life On Cora 3. And that's the least I could do to make up to them. Like, they have been so supportive that, and yeah, like they Life On Cora 7 is going to be made by the Frequency chick, so I'm looking forward to her story.
Wait, the whole like writing and everything?
She is going to do the writing. That's right.
Nice. Now I got excited.
That was the 1,000 euro tier that they took on Life On Cora 4. So
yeah, I remember.
So I'm halfway through 6. I gave her a deadline, which is about May-ish, where I should be done with Life On Cora 6. And then I can start editing, storyboarding, and just get to work on her story.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a ton of physical copies sold. A lot of the Raging variant had a discount as well during the launch stream. People pre-ordered the Radiant site because that one didn't go in demand because we didn't make the goal. It's still in production or late, but it is coming. The last pages are actually paid for right now, so we're just waiting for the artist to finish inking. And yeah, you can get the Singular as well. So yeah, there's a lot. Someone actually took the full Explorer package too. Holy crap! I didn't even notice that. Wow. Yeah, it's incredible how much support I got for this series, and it's nearly 5 years ago, I just decided I want to make a true fantasy. And started sketching a weird world, and my ex and I just started speculating on biology on it, and to see it hit like this is incredible.
Yeah, it's sort of like a journey that is sort of like an unexpected one that just like came about probably at the right time, and you never look back. That is very admirable, I think.
I mean, issue 1, my ex wrote almost completely. I put in a little bit of improv dialogue that turned into Life On Cora 2, but essentially Life On Cora 2 was completely written by myself. So she only made a template on a Google spreadsheet, and I had to make the script completely on my own from there. And then she just stopped writing as a whole. Like, she was just done with it. She didn't like the series anymore. And I was like, no, we got something going here. I've seen the people smile reading this comic on conventions. I'm not quitting this. So then I got Martin Fisher on. I got Kimberly Kovac, the current writers. And they just do phenomenal jobs at the writing. Like, they are both wonderful, amazing writers on skill levels that I never expected. And to see them, flourish in the sandbox I created is awesome. And yeah, I got scripts up to 11. Like, the issue 11 is scripted out and ready to go. It's incredible. And I'm probably gonna hit you up for a variant cover for 6.
What?
Yeah, you didn't know it yet.
What?
I do like your style. You might not know it.
Bro, what the?
About you as well.
No, my horror shows are not suitable for this kind of like stuff. You probably see my other works on my New Guys account, but I cannot draw cute. Okay,
Dude, have you
I can. What?
Have you seen Marvy's variant? I mean, are you kidding me? He made so much horror shit right there. Let me show you. There it is. Like, this is Marvy, his variant.
Yeah, I guess
Like-
I guess I could probably get off then by doing my own stuff. Just
It's the thing. I want you to create your own thing.
all right.
That's the fun of it. You know, it needs to resemble the creatures, but however that resembles, you know, that completely depends on you. Like, every single one of these iterations is completely different, except for my own two. You know, that's the fun of it. I love seeing the different styles and people just going crazy with what I'm creating. You know, like night and day between Daphne and Marvy, and then
I'll be
another
honest,
night.
I do like that adorable playtime cover.
I know.
It hits so good. Like the style.
And Gladys is a wonderful friend of mine, and she just does, like, she knows cute. She has absolutely nailed the kawaii style.
Yeah.
And I could not have her do a variant cover. And yeah, she delivers. Like, she is going wholesale with her characters. Like the little cuties in the background, like those are going wholesale in all kinds of stationery and stuff in the United Kingdom and in China. Like, she's got her own line with these creatures.
Mm. But I would need to like take a look at the creature that would be lined up for the 6th issue, and then I'll have to like think of how I'm going to like solve the thing, because I don't want to like encroach on anybody's like ideas until I've consulted at least.
Well, I mean, yeah, like that's the thing too. Like, I'm only like barely halfway done with Life On Cora 6, and once I'm done, you know, like, I actually start looking for variant covers. Like, I don't want to send people work while my own work isn't done yet. So, like, for Life On Cora, I got the variant covers once I was done with all the pencils and inks. You know, my colorist wasn't done yet, but that's fine. Like, the colors don't matter all that much. But the comic was complete. And yeah, like this is going to be completely birds this the next issue. So it shouldn't be too hard.
Birds, you say? I actually have a little like series that I'm building up right now that is only about birds.
Yes, exactly, Brie. So such kawaii. But yeah, no, like her she actually got the stickers separately, so that was the 3,000 euro goal. Let me scroll down. Here we go. If we reached 3,000, we would get the QT stickers. Sadly, we're not that far yet. I mean, we haven't even reached 2,000 yet, but you know, I am satisfied. Like, this is breaking goals left and right, and I'm just happy with the support that we're getting.
Yeah.
And y'all are fucking amazing at the support and sharing it out and how much you like everything. So yeah, I'm enjoying my life. You know, it's
Just living it.
yeah.
Feels great, right?
It is. Bree, Bree, I don't really do merch at my booths. I only do the comics. Ooh, what is that?
See, this is how I draw birds.
That is nice. Oh my god! That reminds me of the old Nintendo DS animation program where you could make
Oh,
like little
Flip up.
with the
Yeah.
bird. I love that. I love those things.
So it's just like lines, just like I try like I've been practicing like drawing one line, one continuous line with like legs and
Mm.
body, and then just like adding a couple of like facial expressions to them. But they're not very complicated. But I really like doing that because you get a lot of practice with them in like three-dimensional space. It's basically like practicing fundamentals.
Yeah,
For
it's
me.
practicing basic shapes.
So I try to like bend three-dimensionality with two-dimensional lines.
So these are the birds for Life on Cora 6.
Okay, I can't replicate that with that style.
No, sadly not. If you were able to, I would have mad respect.
I mean, I would have to get really clever about it.
Oh, the little egg in the candy and his candy corn buddy. That's adorable.
Yeah, I like my sketches are like built up with like tubular forms and squared shapes and sugar cubes and all that stuff. So they all have like different types of like sizes and forms, but they're really fun. I've not had like that fun. I haven't had that fun like in years. They're really easy to do, and it all came to me when I was like at the job application center because I was just like really depressed at the time. So I needed to like vent, and those just like popped into my mind. Just like started like drawing them. Absolute blast, and it's very, very therapeutic. And I think that a lot of artists should do like that in private too. Like draw something that is that doesn't take much of effort, but at the same time you get something out of the system, and it makes you feel like content, not complete but content.
So like yeah, no, like consistent and expressive, like that comes with doing it,
Yeah.
like your style is something that you grow into. It's something that isn't determined until you're like 35 or something, and even then, if you want to fix it, Bree, feel free to jump on if you want to join StreamYard. Like the link is pinned in the YouTube chat, at least of my own YouTube channel. I don't know, but I will share it again. I'm only going to go for like 15-20 minutes more, but like the thing is like when I had a very bad really bad art block at some point. It must have been like 4 years ago, and I just could not get anything out of my hands. And at some point I just grabbed the brush in painterly style, like a painterly brush with like very strokey.
Yeah.
I just made like I just started doodling like a tornado, and then I put a bird in the middle of it, and I was like, holy crap, that's one of my best fucking pieces ever.
Yeah, it's like I think confidence creeps up on you, and then you're not letting your guard down as much. So I think giving more of a shit feels just it's just like the right way to go. And I've been like,
That's a valid reason.
so I've been struggling a lot recently with my fucking downward spiral. I've been documenting that throughout like multiple streams now, just like in the chats. But I've sort of like come to the conclusion that I'm at the point in the adulthood where where it seems sensible to just like shut the world out, and only let in the things that you want to like have proper attention to and towards being like surrounding you, because you can't like go around and pretend that you're going to be like informed and not have like an active participation in it. You can pretend that you do through like viral discussions and all that. But at the end of the day, you don't change minds. You only stall most of the time. And like actively going out and seeking out this shit that will not like effectively contribute to your productivity and your well-being. And then you're like, and then I'm like whipping myself over that I'm not working. I think like I need to cut it out. I need to get off that fucking black tar heroin that is called my internet addiction. I need to I need to step off the gas and start to like focus on my own stuff.
Well, that's the thing. Like it's the worldwide time waster. You know, it's that's what a WWW stands for, because dear God, it's a time waster. I catch myself being way too distracted by the internet as well. I found that like I just take my pages to cons I've been taking my pages to cons the last few weeks, and I got so much more done in those weekends than throughout the week, because I'm promoting, I'm talking, I have to be on live shows. Like 80% of my time is just spent here or working on my side job, and maybe 20% is working on art.
Yeah, and I need to like prioritize more. Like I need to change my life quality around to actively work more to get more,
Yeah.
and sort of like get out of that whole like sidestepping issue that I have by just like finding a way or like an alternative, like to study it and like sort of like break down and analyze things. I need to actively take initiation now, and that's sort of uh, another way to save cash. You know, you're not going out actively spending money that you don't have and all that stuff by just like keeping yourself at bay, in a sense. I think that's sort of like the problem that a lot of kids who don't have like my kind of like style of like living, when they face boredom, they ultimately go out and like party and drink and all that shit, and sort of like try to escape boredom that way. But with like whatever happened like today, with like gas prices and food prices and all that kind of like trash, like movie tickets now are going up on the prices and all that stuff. You're not supposed to be like outside and like live anymore, but you could still hack it. You could just like go outside and just go around a park or like a forest or something. That's for free, at least.
Yeah, I mean, one of my favorite activities to just go outside for is grab my bike and just fucking go out. You know, and I'll see where I end up, and if I need to, I'll take my bike and the train back home. You know, because like I don't like going to a bar anymore. I don't like well, I don't like going for long walks. It's not my thing. Though I've done it quite a lot, but I do really like enjoying bike. I really do like bike rides, so that's what I'll do once in a while. You know, once the four walls are collapsing on me, I'm like, I need to get the fuck out. You know, and it's one of the best ways to do it, because you get an athlete's high. It's very stimulating for the brain, whether it's walking or talking or whatever. And we have a new backer again.
Oh, really?
Gladys finally, she didn't get a plushie. She told me she would get a plushie. Damn it, Gladys.
Brianna says, bike, huh? Very Dutch of you, Mike.
Yes, it's very Dutch of me, but I'm also the type of person, like last year, I actually did a full bike tour from the top of the Netherlands down to the very bottom of the Netherlands. And that was fun. I just completely followed the eastern border, and that was so bloody beautiful. Also, next time I'm gonna do it the other way around, because the south of Netherlands has hills and the top doesn't. And dear Lord, after 6 days of cycling, about 80 kilometers a day, you do not want to go up 5 kilometers of hill.
I don't know. It sounds like my territory.
Yeah,
well, not
no.
5 kilometers. More like a steep, like I don't know. if I want to like explore, explain how Norway works, like from south up to north, it'll be like a high rise. You climb sort of like the mountains, and then you suddenly like hit the top of the world. Yeah, you're at the like cap, and then you go like up and down, up and down, up and down from there.
Yeah. No, like we have one city in the Netherlands, and that's entirely built on a hill, and like that is pretty much the biggest hill we have. So you got one Heerlen, which is just one town. You just go up and up and up and up. And my destination was just on the other side of the hill, pretty much. So you go up and up and up and up and up, and then you have 2 kilometers going the entire way down, like 20%. Oh my God. Don't do that if you have an extra 30 kilos on your bike.
And calluses.
Let's just say my calluses have had calluses from braking, because whoo boy, that was no fun anymore. Whoo boy, Jesus Christ, that was scary. I think it was going 50 kilometers an hour.
50 kilometers, like down 2 kilometers. Shit. Yeah, that sounds dramatic.
And it wasn't even a racing bike.
I used to live in Groesbeek and worked in Lent, so I cycled downhill through Nijmegen. Damn it, I can't spell these names. God damn. I almost slipped and almost said a bad word, all right? But work spent all day digging in clay soil and then had to cycle back up the hill. That's...
No, it's Nijmegen.
Nijmegen?
Nijmegen.
Nijmegen?
Ja.
Fan, i helvete, hvordan klarer du?
Groesbeek, Lent.
Wat die fan is, zie dat dan?
So the I and the J after one another is the Y sound. And the E and an I after one another is the Y sound as well. For some reason.
Nijmegen?
Nijmegen, yep.
Nijmegen. Okay, yeah. I can't believe I have to like almost speak New Norwegian just like to get the thing.
Nijmegen. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. God, it feels so great to just hang out and have fun again. Oh my God.
I haven't been like on a stream like proper for a good 2 months now, I think.
Yeah.
I've been on chats, but I'm not like in discussion like this for a good while. And it feels great. I think I should do that more, but I got like a lot of fucking catch up to do. I'm so in the red because I have like this, the backlog for bone meal. Mm-hmm. I was so positive that I had like at least 3 weeks on my ass, but then I forgot to double upload last Friday, and I'm like, no, I'm too. I need to grind. So I had like the whole like whiteboard is just like pinned up with a lot of like outlines and all that stuff. I got like 10, 11 outlines thrown up.
Nice.
And I like to whip myself to like go draw them, and at the same time I have to like render out the VIPs, and it's gonna be hectic. I'm hating myself for doing like putting it off, but this is what I get for like watching fucking anime almost like 2-3 weeks in a goddamn row.
Yep, I know that one.
Excruciating.
No, it's so you're so easily distracted, and yeah, having written down goals help, but like I can tell you, like the January and February, like fucking winter depression is real, and I feel it every single time. So like January and February, I did 3 pages for Life On Cora 6 in total, I wanted to be done with Life On Cora 6 in February, or around this time at latest. So yeah, it you got to take it as it comes, because like
See, like, while it's bad right now, I do project that it will be better like 5 years forward, or 10 years at least. I'll give it a decade, sort of, because I want to see like a way ahead of me. And having done a lot of the work that I have been setting myself up for, it's not going to be that hard once I like conquered the resistance of having like that output. So by 10 years, you'll have a lot of work that is going to that have gone down a pipeline that are being like cleared out of the whole vault that I've been like building up for the last 4 years, 5 years even. And when that's over and done with, I'm in a flow. I
yeah,
won't have that much of like a problem. And I think like a lot of the pro authors out there have that experience in that they have done they have not only like earned the restitution, like they can like take proper rest, but they also have like less on their mind, because now that they've been going through the ringer, they can now like go into more like fluency, and that just like produces more productivity, like an upscaled productivity, but that flattens. So there will be like a momentum until like a certain point or whatever, that they'll be
well,
like either up or down, depending.
at this point, I think I'm at about 500 comic pages that I've drawn since I started in 2017.
Right.
So, you get into the flow, you learn how to finish things. It's very much a progress. It's a skill you got to learn as well. Like being able to finish something. Oh dear Lord, it's hard. You got to be able to let go and move on, and it's never easy. And just the flow comes with age as well.
Yeah.
Like in the last 2 weeks, I made 8 pages for Lava Core 6, compared to 3 pages in 2 months before that, because the flow is back. And it didn't help that I launched Lava Cora 5 in January, halfway. So I was pushing that. I was doing a lot of midnight shows because American times,
Yeah.
and I was just spent. The first weekend I did like 11 shows. Like I was.
So yeah, I'm not like I don't see myself like being there, like going on doing crowdfunders like that. For me, it's going to be a whole different experience altogether. And I can't wait to like see how that fares out in comparison to how the other creators that I've been like in dialogue with have been like doing it for their turns, and how they're like been coming up and all that. Because I'm focusing more on doing online stuff. It's just the best alternative, and I really do hate to say that, but it's just like more. It's just more viable for me to do it, because it's the problem with like print, and the problem with like cost of travel and all that stuff, and then you got like there's
Yeah.
so much logistics that you gotta like.
Well,
Like,
here's the thing that you got to keep in mind. There is no wrong way to making art. If the digital way is the one that you're going to take, then that is your way, and you should do it.
yeah,
Not like there's nothing wrong with that. Like even the guy last year with God, Pasta or something, or Pasta la Vista. That closed down their very successful Kickstarter because they went to webtoons instead. You can be like, okay, I wouldn't have done it. On the other hand, the quality and the style was there to the point where if they continually create, they have the credit to turn into one of the most successful webtoons possible and become an original. So in that regard, I fully get them. But it's weighing it off, and me personally, I am doing it to hold my comic in my hand. That is me. That is a lot of people, but that doesn't mean that I'm not using that I'm not using Tapas as a mirror for Life On Cora. It's still on there. I still upload it every single time the new issue releases. And yeah, why wouldn't I? Like, it's extra eyes. Whatever way you try to go, it's your way. If you can make it through Patreon, do Patreon.
It's
Nobody
not only
cares.
that, but it's just like the discontent, really, for me, has always been like, I'm in a competitive space that I see that there's a limited supply and a limited demand. And I don't see a lot of new blood coming in or new eyes being like coming into it, unless that people going on actively out in cons and try to expand their brand physical, like in a proper like physical space. And to do like crowdfunding, I would say that it only goes as far as to have like trust and like repeat customers and all that stuff. But once you like do one fuck up, you're risking of like totally collapsing, and that's not
Yeah.
like that's a huge toll to pay, really, for like that amount of success that you're gonna like project that you want to have. And at the same time, it's not a guaranteed promise that it will be people that will come back because of sour experiences on other like parties. So
Yeah.
like that whole in crowd policing about like holding other people accountable has become really fucking irritating to me. While I want to do like my own kind of like thing and try to work from there, it shouldn't have like a spillover effect, or at least like guilt by association if somebody
Yes.
else fucking it over. So
And
for me, I'm just like, I want to see like comics that I have never seen before, and I don't see that a whole lot in like crowdfunding. There are one of kinds there, but as for me, I just see like a very very samey ecology creatively and storytelling wise.
I mean, on Indiegogo, that is much more the case than on Kickstarter. I will, and I still agree to completely, like, it's still a superhero dominated market. However, thanks to Kickstarter and Indiegogo and a few others, the option to get more than just that has grown, especially for the American market. But as a Franco-Belgian creator, like, we get everything anyway. Like,
Yeah.
none behind me in that bookshelf are superheroes, except for maybe one or two, and they're indies. It's and if I were to put La Cora to a publisher in the Netherlands, I could probably get it published, no problem. Because it's out there, it's different, but it's exactly what my audience wants. And yeah, like, we love comic strips, we love graphic novels. You get the whole ordeal. And yeah, crowdfunding is a very limited pool, but when it comes to funding something, you never take money from one single place. Conventions give me money, my website gives me money, the Patreon I have to start setting up again. There, it needs to flow from all kinds of places. You're never gonna get, like, if you take only one source, you're cutting your own fingers. Once that source dies, you're done.
See, that's sort of like also the problem, I think, and I'm not gonna like drag it down, but there's a definite space for criticism when it comes to like thinking single stream income and then not diversifying. And I see a lot of creators from a sideline not focusing on trying to expand a brand onto other platforms so they can release content that are for free. There are a few that have done the deal, like Tim Lim with Captain America. No, not Captain America, but Common America. They've like
Oh
teamed
yeah.
up with other creators like Merryweather Comics, who does comics for them on Webtoons, and the that's sort of like the avenue that you should also appeal to market wise, so that you will get young audiences to like get hooked, but then also lead everything back to Rome. Every road has got to go back to Rome, and that's sort of like a structure that I want to like at least try to aim at when it comes online, at least. So whenever I'm like doing a comic, I hope that I really pray that it will be like ending up like it was in some weird subreddit or whatever, just like being discovered, and then just like, oh my god, there's an influx of people who just like found it just randomly and casually, just like found it funny and all that. That would have been like sweet. That's my sort of like envisioning of like the internet, because I'm not limited myself like to only social media in that sense. So there's definitely like potential out there, but it's sort of like people play it up the cost of time being an issue, and that sort of holds them down in a sense, like going for like crowdfunders, like the straight crowdfunding, like a campaign or whatever, because that's like the go-to model, and it's definitely targeting a demographic now that has been like disgruntled and all that with CG and stuff, and also like the whole like loading onto physical things, like all the like physical rewards and all that stuff. I don't see a point in it. I just want to make comics at the end of the day.
Well, that too is why like the plushies are, for me personally, like that's something I wanted, so I'm making it. But if you look on the campaign, the only thing I'm giving as add-ons are extra comics. All the extra challenges is all stretch goals. I'm not gonna make like all kinds of extra things, because that would give me more money, but like back my comic for my comic. And read my comic, and if you are not sure about backing it, or not sure if it's your thing, or if you want to get it for your kids, get them free to read on Tapas. It's that simple. Yeah.
So like the comic at least should like have the first priority, but when I see it's being like this whole like mixed media approach to it, like having to like franchise your whole like campaign and all that, what sort of point are you setting up, and what standard are you chasing after? Because that's been an internal problem too, that it's become like a high bar, or like a rising limbo bar. So like get under, at least that you're like servicing the customer. But customer service can exist in other like functions, and it doesn't have to be exclusively just physical things. Actually, having some other people hired and to do some like short stories or whatever could help a long way too. Or trying to like create a secondary or tertiary IP. Really, like the whole reason why I do Bone Meal now is that I have one free IP that is like free for everybody to read, so that they will have like an experience, at least one type of it, and then see if they will be baited into like getting into my other stuff coming in the future.
Well, and that's the thing too. I started with Sage of Sunset, which was way too big of a graphic novel. I started rewriting it because I'm a much more experienced creator by now. Still not really a writer, but I'll take my losses. But that hit off. Like I still have people asking me like 3 years after I went on hiatus, going, "So when are you gonna finish that story?" Because I actually enjoyed it. The art sucks, but I had a solid story going. But those same people were the first ones to back Life On Cora too. They actually pre-ordered from our website. We didn't even do crowdfunding for Life On Cora 1. No, we had like 50 people pre-ordering Life On Cora 1. What are you doing over there, little one?
Skulking. Give me food.
No, she's she's playing with her exercise ball. There's like treats in there, and she's going all around the house with it. Now she's staring at me, going, "How dare you interrupt me?"
That reminds me, I do have like an exercise ball for my cat, but I don't know where it is. I usually take like the duck plushie he's got and fill it up with like what is it called?
Catnip?
Shit, catnip. Yeah, that's the stuff. Just throw it around the room, going ballistic.
Oh yeah, she's got a little squirrel that you can put catnip in as well, and she loves it. It'll go all around the house, and then eventually I have to pick it up from under the couch because she will
Well,
meow at me for as long as possible until I actually get it again.
I was we were like lucky that the room for my roommate wasn't open because the turtle he's got a pet turtle had jumped out of the aquarium
Oh shit!
the other
What?
night and crawled under the bed, and we suspected that the cat might have gotten in and taken him, but luckily that didn't happen. So yeah. Anyway, I think that we should like end it here. It's past 12.
Yeah, we should shut down.
We,
Guys,
we are shutting down like mentally.
yeah,
Yeah, Brianna, you take care and sleep well.
you take care too, sweetheart. I'm gonna share the campaign one more time. So we are currently at 812 euros with 54 backers. Oh my god, that is 10 more than the last campaign. Holy crap.
Really?
Guys, 362% funding. Holy fuck.
$15 away from $2,000. Come on.
That's right. We can hit that 2K goal in dollars at least. We can do this. We
2K.
have the technology. We have the comics.
You got the touch. You got the power. Come on.
I have the power. Anyway, guys, stay awesome. Stay lovely. We have 8 hours left to go on this campaign, and I really sincerely hope you'll check it out, share it out, and have a wonderful night. Jake, thanks for hanging out. All the other people that came around, of course, to go check them out too. If you have not subscribed to the Raging AVC broadcast network yet, be sure to do so. And if you haven't subscribed to my own YouTube channel, be sure to do so too. I don't know where you're watching from, but do check them out. And we will leave with the announcement that on April 9th, I will be starting a new live show on Saturdays, 10 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Eastern, here on the Region 2 Broadcast Network for Sketchy Saturdays.